What is happening, everyone? It is Luke Maguire here. Good to see you all here today. Very, very strange. We've actually got a lot less people on today's webinar than we do in most weeks. And you know, sometimes when this happens, if you ever have a guest, they're like, no, we don't want to do a webinar for that many people if it's not that many. But obviously, we've got Adrian Morison here for part 3, and it doesn't matter how many people are on here. He's coming on to do a pretty killer training with you guys today. And you know, we're going to do something a bit different as well today. You know, this has been obviously been a new year. We're trying new things because what we wanted to do today, what you guys are probably used to when you see webinar presentations, are presentations that go for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours at times. But obviously, I've seen it in the past. There's a purpose for that. You can tell a big story. You can teach a lot in that time. But there's also a crowd of people that just hates learning for 3 hours straight. It just cooks their brain, and it can be a bit much, right? Write me in the box if that might be you. So I was speaking to Adrian just then, and I said, look, why don't we just do today's webinar, and we'll just, instead of telling the big stories and doing the big long webinars, let's just get in some super actionable training, share some really, really cool stuff. And for you guys that have attended today, I'm going to be giving you guys probably the biggest just free bonus for being on a webinar ever for attending today's training as well. So if that sounds good to you, let me know in the comments over here. Also, finally, I just got my new MacBook, which took a month to get built because I upgraded all the specs on it on crazy. I had that old MacBook for maybe 5 or 6 years, and I spec'd it at it back then, and I think it cost me like $5 grand, around $4,500, $5,000 back when I bought it, right? And because I spec'd it out to the top level. Even this iMac that I'm on here, that I'm speaking to you guys on now, this MacBook is so old. It's actually one of my first purchases I made before I made $1 online, because I needed a computer with a bit more power. I actually bought this computer here secondhand on a site called Gumtree. It's kind of like eBay, I guess. This is 2012 iMac, but this thing still beats the hell out of like so many computers in today's age because of the specs on this thing. I think this computer, when it first came out spec'd out, it was like $6.5, $7 grand. Now it wouldn't be worth that much, but it's still it's definitely a lot more powerful than my 2016 MacBook. But honestly, this new MacBook I've got with the M1 chip, it's a new upgrade in there. It's basically, it looks the same on the outside, but the inside core layout of everything inside and how it's built, it doesn't use Intel chips anymore. It uses something called an M1 chip, which is literally just one of the biggest game changers in Apple's history, in my opinion. They're advertising 20+ hours of battery life, which is just ridiculous. They say that's from streaming a video 20 hours. Honestly, I'm not going to be streaming videos for 20 hours straight, but I've been using it for the past 4 days, and probably 3.5, 4 days, and it still hasn't died on me. I've probably used it 14 hours of just doing things from little bits of video editing, just general scrolling online, bits and pieces like that. And it's actually like the biggest difference in a laptop that I've ever seen in my life. So my last laptop I got that out when this new shape MacBook came out, and I was amazed with that then. But now with this thing is just an absolute beast. It's so fast, it's so quick, and the battery life just goes forever. Only thing, if you're thinking about getting one, basically some software actually hasn't been made to be made purely for the M1 chip. So what Apple does, it emulates the old Intel system, I guess, and you can still use old different types of software. It just uses the battery life a bit more, but a lot of the software companies have made the software so it's complete native now. Also, if you hear noises in the background, it's because I'm just getting the new aircon units in my house, which will be pretty exciting. So, but instead of trying to hear that, what I want to do is introduce Adrian here right now. I want to get straight into today's training. Adrian, if you're there, mate, I'll let you jump on, because otherwise you're going to be hearing people speaking over everyone here. So I'll let you go ahead and take over from now, my friend, and everyone, I'll jump back on again shortly.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? Happy to be here. Let me get my camera on real quick. I'm always excited to be here, always excited to come on and teach. And it doesn't necessarily matter if there's 10,000 people watching or, a couple hundred highly engaged people watching. It's always exciting to teach people about e-commerce and what I'm doing. And, it's been an exciting couple of weeks because I've actually been working directly with Shopify on some really awesome things. As a matter of fact, Shopify just brought me on board to teach their merchants, and they actually brought me on as a consultant. So if that's what you want to call it, to teach some of their merchants the strategies that I'm going to show you today. So that said, you know that you're learning from somebody who actually is endorsed, backed, and works very closely with Shopify, and not some guru that's going to show you, rented cars and Airbnbs. So I'm glad that we're getting that out of the way. So I am going to just take over. I'm going to show you some case studies, some examples, what I'm doing. At the end, I'm going to talk to you about my Ecom Success Academy program, and how we help people jumpstart their stores with actual live one-on-one coaching. So you'll have the option to take advantage of that if that's something that you want to do, if it makes sense for you and it's something that you want to look at doing in 2021 to build your business. So the number one question that I get is, Adrian, does this still work? I mean, you've been doing e-commerce now for, 6 years on the Shopify platform, I think is what we're going on. And so are the strategies that you're teaching outdated, or are the strategies that you're teaching, are they still relevant? And I love when people ask me that question, because new shiny objects doesn't always equal profits and success. Any very wealthy mentor will tell you that they are using battle-tested, long-standing strategies that stick. They're not using little trending, hype and fluff strategies to build their businesses. Otherwise, their businesses would be like roller coasters. And so I wanted to start this out by showing you a screenshot directly from my store. I actually took this about 20 minutes ago, so you can see if this is still working. So you can see all the way back there to when I started this one particular Shopify store, and that store is, what was that? I'm trying to look at, but my screen froze for a second. So yeah, that store started in 2015. Here we are in 2021, and you can see that we are at a peak, right? So this is really important for you to be able to look at, because when you're making a decision on running a business, you want to see that there's consistency. And you'll see that right now, our order values are higher than they were when we started 5 years ago. And it's because I've evolved, and that's because the strategies that I teach and that I use in my business, well, I mean, they just simply work. How many of you in here would agree that, looking at this screenshot right here, that the strategies that I'm using, the strategies I teach to my students, and the strategies that I'm probably going to show you tonight are strategies that likely work for helping you build a long-term sustainable business? Go ahead and type in me in the chat box if that's something that you would agree with. Okay. And I know somebody said, oh, you're probably here to sell us a course. Listen, if you know anything about e-commerce, and you probably heard my name, I have the #1 e-commerce training in the world that's certified and endorsed by Shopify. So of course I'm going to show that to you at the end of the webinar. So I'm not hiding that, but my goal is to let everyone walk away with an immense amount of value, show you case studies, and then let you make a logical decision on if it's something that you want to do or not. Either way, I'm here to serve value. So let's see what's next here. All right, so what I want to do is also show you just a quick little screenshot inside of one of our stores that just recently crossed $6 million in sales. So this is the updated Shopify UI. You can see there we're about to cross $6.1 million in sales. So again, just trying to show you that I do this stuff and that it works. A lot of people ask, is it profitable, Adrian? Like, are the ads that you're running profitable ads? let's be honest, not every ad that you create is going to be a profitable ad, right? You're going to win some and you're going to lose some. And we talked about that the week before last when I did a training with Luke, and I showed how I revived the dead store. So you can see some of the results here from some of my Facebook ad campaigns. We get really great ROI on some, and then you know what? Some ad campaigns tank. But the key is, before an ad campaign spends a lot of money, knowing that it's not going to work and turning it off. So we spend like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, and then we can tell if an ad campaign or Facebook ad is going to die out and lose and not be profitable, or if it's probably going to be a winner. So what I want to talk to you about on this webinar is flexible stores, winning products, how to get traffic to your ads, and how to scale your store with unique products. And just so y'all can visualize this, there's really only 3 steps to being successful with Shopify. So step number 1 is finding the right product. So finding the right product is the hardest part of the process. And that's where people really do get stuck. How many of you in here would agree that the hardest part of the process is finding the right product that is going to hit and is going to have mass appeal and go viral? Just say me again in the chat box. Yeah. So finding the right product.
Sorry, man. I was going to say on that point, I find that so much with my audience is that they'll be so good at everything else. They might have Facebook ads nailed down because they bought that many courses on Facebook ads and they've got adverts for it and they've learned that inside and out. And they might have got their sales page set up perfectly, so it's the best optimized page ever. But then they get so disheartened because nothing sells, and the only thing that's wrong is not the right product, right? So it's crazy. Like when I see so many of my customers that are just this close from just doing one change and it'll change everything, but then they lose heart in it. And if you think that might be you, just think of it like that. It could just be one little thing, and if you get that right, it can change. Whenever I want to interrupt.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, man, that's where 99.9% of people fail, is they don't know how to choose the right product. Oftentimes it's because they choose products that are too niched down to where there's not a large enough audience and large enough demand. So they'll make money for a couple of weeks, but then it goes to zero. Or they just choose a product that nobody really is interested in, and therefore they don't click on your ads and they don't buy if they do click on your ads. So we're going to talk about finding the right product and how to get these products with mass appeal. The second thing is getting the right dropship vendor. We don't see touch or ship any of our products. These are all products that legitimately are drop shipped. And then step number 3 is, how do you get Facebook ads to work, right? How do you list a simple ad on a $5 per day budget and get it to absolutely blow up? All right, so those are some of the key things that we're going to talk about tonight. And again, just reminding you on like what we mentioned on the last webinar that I did with Luke, drop shipping does not mean that you're drop shipping from China, okay? So this is not just China drop shipping. We're gonna show you how to find the top drop shipping vendors in the USA with extremely fast shipping and hot products. So one of the biggest myths out there is that drop shipping can only be done with Chinese vendors and warehouses. That is completely incorrect. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. So, we've got a lot of stuff to cover here. I've got a lot of slides, and I want to make sure that I get you the best information possible. So let's jump over here and let's get started. So the first question that I get is, Adrian, should I have a niche store or a general store? Well, I run flexible stores or general stores. In other words, instead of selling just baby products on my store, I sell everything on my store. It's kind of like Walmart. You can go in and buy baby diapers and ammunition, if you will. And the reason that we do this is because, well, I mean, I tested it. I ran a flexible store versus a niche store, and you can see the results right here. And I'll maximize this. The niche store had like this rise and fall, which you'll notice this rise and fall of money being made over 6 figures a month, but then it dwindled down to nothing. And it's simply because the niche store ran its course, and that's what niche stores do. Flexible stores, they allow you to scale, they allow you to sell different things that people are demanding right now. And this is how I've been able to run my Shopify stores for such a long time. It's because I run flexible stores. Now, again, this is drop shipping. It can be done from anywhere in the world. There's no upfront product cost, okay? So I'm just going to skip because we went over a lot of this stuff on the very first webinar. And I want to talk to you about how we find really hot products and make them super, super, super appealing and successful. So we find passions, and you think about pens. It's a mass appeal product. Everybody has pens. But we identify passions, and we find an aligning product that we can drop ship, and then we go to Facebook and we find our audience. That's essentially what we do. So you can see right here, this little pen we can get for like 80 cents drop shipped. And there's 4.7 million people on Facebook that are very, very interested in, of course, fountain pens, Parker Pen Company, so on and so forth. So this is what we do, all right? Now, how do I make this pen appealing, right? It's kind of boring. A pen is boring, even targeted to 4 million people that are interested in it. Well, that's where step 2 comes in. Step 2 comes in by leveraging the most powerful word in the world, and that is the word free. So when you use the word free, you can generate just like all of this buzz, all of this virality, and you really can build an amazing business model leveraging the word free, okay? And I've been doing this, I still do this. Some of my most successful, we just had a 7-figure student cross $1 million using this exact strategy right here. So this is relevant to today. So when you have a mass appeal product and you use the word free with it, you create a sizzling offer. And when you have a sizzling offer on Facebook and you have the sizzle effect, it's like a magnet for customers. And what I mean by a magnet for customers is, the great thing about Facebook is your leads or your traffic will start commenting, sharing, and liking underneath your ad, and they will actually market for you. I want you to think about that. What's the first thing that you do when you see a really good deal, aside from getting that deal for yourself? Well, obviously, you tell your friends and you tell your family about that amazing deal. And that's what thousands of people do underneath my ads, is they market for me for free. I don't have to spend a dime, right, to market directly to Chanel or to Nicole or to Ed or to Felicia. And not only are these people marketing for me by tagging their friends and family in this account under this ad, but they're giving me the highest quality traffic in the world, which is referral traffic, word of mouth traffic. So these are strategies that work. They've been working and they continue to work. And if you use this correctly, then you'll be able to follow the formula that we went over the other week, which is the niche breaker strategy. In other words, starting with a low ticket, free plus shipping style offer and scaling it up to higher ticket products. So we leverage the word free, all right? And we charge people for shipping and handling at $10.97. That's where we start. That's not what makes billions of dollars or millions of dollars. That's what gets your ads to go viral, generates customers, generates sales, and allows you to start building up a massive audience out of a buying frenzy, a huge email list, and allows you to build a long-term business. This is like the jump start model for your business, which is absolutely awesome. And so we're charging people for shipping and handling, and we're giving away the product for free. So we have a little bit of profit built into the shipping. So if we get the product for $4 and we sell it for $11 shipping and handling, obviously we've got ourselves like $6, $7 left over for profits. And when you use this type of strategy, your ads can go viral, like 200,000 shares, 293,000 shares. Here's another one, 181,000, 200,000, 8 million people saw this ad, 4 million video views. You can see the likes, the comments, and the shares. So this is the power of the word free. This is one of my original free plus shipping offers we did. We found a little product that we could drop ship. We listed it completely free. We told people allow extra time for delivery and just pay for shipping and handling. So people clicked on the item and they would see our Shopify checkout. We charge them 10 bucks. Obviously, we have some profit built into that shipping and handling. And boom, all of a sudden, we're generating viral ads, viral sales, and we are generating profits up front, and we're building a massive list and building our brand. So when you use this strategy, what we're really selling are products like this, which you can get from the United States of America with legitimate like 10-day shipping times. And we give products like this away for free, and we charge people shipping, where we profit a little bit on that shipping and handling. And the great thing about this is when people come in and buy these products, this is that dog collar, by the way. It's blurred out, but it's the dog collar. They'll buy more than one. So you can see right here, this customer got really excited and they bought a green, a red, and a pink dog collar. They spent 30 bucks, and y'all saw my actual cost for that item right there was only $2.80 plus shipping, which made it about $5.50 or so out the door. So we had a phenomenal, it was like, what is that, $18 or so out the door, and we generated a $30 sale. So that's how free plus shipping works. And it went so viral, we sold 65,000 of these products. Now, we've done this with various niches, not just the dog niche. We did it with the wine niche. We've done it with the tactical niche. And people go on buying frenzies. So look, these are all free plus shipping offers. This customer from Australia came in and spent $1,000, $1,000 buying free stuff because we charge shipping for every single product separately. So that's the key with this type of product, with this type of promotional model, if you will. So how does the funnel look and how does it work? Well, we get products from the United States, obviously, and China. Just, you know, depending on, are we more interested in profit margins or shipping times? Really, that's the ultimate key. And if you just take a look over here at this particular example, this is just an example that I recently pulled. So here's another vendor that sells that dog collar. And we also sell them as retail products. So we do free plus shipping promotions, but we also sell them as retail. So you can see here that people are paying $20 for that product on our store. And you can see over here, the profit margins on these would be, you know, $5.49 out the door. Customer pays $29.90 after shipping and handling. So there's a lot of margin that is built into products like this. And so the idea is you want to find products like this that are really cheap but can go viral, and you can do free plus shipping promotions plus retail sales, and you start generating sales with these random products that you would have never thought of. But it's once you find the product, the next key is how do you find traffic, right? So how do you get traffic to products like this dog life jacket? We got it for $3.21. Sold them for $44.97 plus shipping. And that's an example of a retail product that we are currently running right now. These are not old products. These are products that we legitimately sell right here, right now on our stores. So here's what we do. With Facebook marketing, we use conversion-based ads, okay? So designed to generate sales for us. And we're able to build like these massive Facebook campaigns targeting very large audiences that don't phase out. And you can see right here, we had a 234% return on our ad spend. And this is a pair of leggings, by the way, it's women's leggings, without doing any ninja Facebook targeting. So at a certain point using my strategy, there's a point where there is no need for targeting, and you can test and see if it works and really just hit the masses. We start every ad with a $5 a day budget. It takes about $9 minutes to set up an ad. And we walk through these 4 phases of targeting that we teach our students. So there's 4 phases, and those 4 phases take some time to get through. It could be 3 weeks, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month. Honestly, it's dependent on like your ads performance. And Facebook will track your clicks, your add to carts, your website purchases on your Shopify store and tell you your ROI. So that's kind of how we determine what our profit is and if we should, if and when we should scale. And honestly, like the idea of my strategy is I want to go broad or go home. I want a product that's very easy to scale. I want one simple product that can do 6 figures in sales for me that I hit with a massive, massive audience. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I show my students. Because if you think about it, when I sold over 65,000 of that one product, right? 65,000 of that one product. The great thing about Shopify is they build you an email list automatically. So when you're running these campaigns and ads and products that we teach our students how to run, Shopify is building you an email list. And so my email list this is actually an older screenshot, so our email list is bigger now, but our email list is over 400,000 customers, 400,000 people on our email list. So that means that with the click of a button, I could email for free 400,000 people without any ad cost whatsoever and send them back to my store to generate sales. So you can see this report in my Shopify store here showing that we did 78,000 orders on our store through direct traffic and email traffic. So email marketing is a big, big, big piece of the puzzle. So one single email that I send to my list did $2,171 in sales. All I did is I woke up one morning, I sent out an email, boom, I got thousands of clicks and generated revenue. So I want you to keep in mind that the strategy that I teach is how to get volume on the front end, generate sales, virality, shares, likes, comments, and obviously, hopefully profit from the product that you're selling. But the real fortune is in the follow-up. I want you to write that down in the questions box right now. Write down the fortune is in the follow-up. All right, and Christina, by the way, it's shipping to Australia, New Zealand, Canada, everywhere in the world. So you can choose vendors' warehouses to ship to customers based off of where they are in the world, from China or a UK warehouse or wherever. So don't worry about that. The fortune's in the follow-up. So Shopify builds you a big email list automatically, and this big email list can become a very profitable asset for you. Now, I've obviously got testimonials. This is Chris Fammy. He's a TikTok star as well. He's got like 3 million followers on TikTok. He's talking about email marketing. Luda, another one of my students who did over 700K in sales using the strategy. She sent me a video. I'm not going to play these videos so you can see here, like I have videos from them, but I'm going to spare you the watching the videos. The fact of the matter is I have students in New Zealand, Australia, UK, Canada, US. They're following the strategy that I'm showing you, finding mass appeal, low ticket products, leveraging the most powerful word in the world with free plus shipping offers, and then writing teeny tiny little $5 per day Facebook ads, and quickly identifying if they're winners or losers using the strategies that I developed, and then scaling if they're winners, and then following up with the fortune is in the follow-up with email marketing, because all the while you're generating sales through your Facebook ads, you're building an email list that is long-term money. And then the key after that is use this email list to get your customers to come back to the store and buy more products. So what does that look like? Well, let me show you Esther here, okay? So Esther here, and this is an older screenshot. She's actually probably bought more, but Esther here got on our email list. And because she's on our email list, every time we send emails, she comes back to our store apparently and buys stuff. So over a year ago, she became a customer. But at the time of the screenshot, she had just made an order 2 hours prior to the screenshot. She's actually spent $545 on our store and come back 20 times and placed 20 different orders. This doesn't mean that she bought 20 items. It means that there are 20 different occasions that she came back to our store and bought more stuff. So again, the fortune is in the follow-up. One teeny tiny little free plus shipping buyer for me turned into a $545 valued customer over time because I know how to do email marketing, right? And of course, here's PJ Zafra talking about how him and his dad reached over 800K in sales. And honestly, like that's what we do. We do drop shipping. We never see, touch, or ship the products. We find mass appeal products and we create buying frenzies with free plus shipping offers. And then we leverage our email list that's automatically built by Shopify because we know that the fortune is in the follow-up. And you know, if you just come over here and you take a look at some of the some of the success stories that we've had, I'll just show you a couple. I'll spare you going through all of these testimonials, but Kathy Mack, she was a ER nurse and she got injured, had a career-ending injury, and she started a Shopify store and never done it before. She followed my strategies and she's done over 19,000 sales on her store, totaling to over 7 figures. You can see it, boom, hit my $1 million goal. And she had a reason for wanting to do this. Obviously, she couldn't work as an ER nurse anymore, but she was able to pay for her kid's dream wedding, pay for her son's college, and her business has been in business for 3 years. Kathy's been a student of mine for 3 years. You've got Alex Steele. If you're in any of the popular Facebook groups about marketing, you probably see Alex in there because he's a baller internet marketer. Now, where did Alex get started? He got started with the strategies I just showed you and was able to quit his job after 10 plus years. You've got Harriet here who broke out over 41,000 units sold while she started her business literally while she was in her nursery, she said, with her kid, because she was a new mom. So launched her Shopify store from the bedroom while her baby was taking a nap. Since then, 41,000 sales. So obviously I could go on and on and on about guys like Dean and women like Harriet and everything. But the fact of the matter is, y'all, is that this is the funnel. This is the funnel that you want to start. This is the funnel that generates sales. And just to show you a quick snippet of what that looks like again, we're finding these low ticket products with low cost, high profit margins, and we're running simple Facebook ads to them that help us generate sales. And some of the myths that you'll hear about drop shipping is that it's saturated. It's not. The president of Shopify himself got on a call with me the other day and said it's not saturated. And then another myth is Shopify only works from US. No, works from anywhere in the world. Another myth is you have to have a big budget to get started. That's not true. You can get started for very little. Obviously, you need some money to make money, but you can get started for very little. You don't have to be computer savvy. You don't have to have any experience. And the biggest myth is that drop shipping times are mega slow. That's not true at all. Especially if you're using the world-class suppliers and vendors that I show my students how to use, which plays a really large role in why they have so much success. All right, so some of the things that I want to show you just real fast here is I want to do a live demo. So let's open this up real fast. So first off, you're going to see me on the front of Shopify.com. So if you're in here wondering, is Adrian legit? Tell me some other person that has a course and a training like me that's listed on Shopify.com. I mean, there's my face right under where you sign up for a store, okay? This is where Shopify essentially hired me and paid me to come on and teach some of their students how to do e-commerce and print on demand and everything. So again, here I am on Shopify.com. So the strategies that we use, this is a sample store right here. It's called Gear Grabber for free plus shipping. Just so y'all know, is you will not find a free offer on my flexible Shopify store. On the surface, everything is selling at a retail price, okay? But if you go inside of our Shopify store, and you come over here to products, what you're going to find is we actually have, like if I type in cat, we actually have a version of each product that is retail versus a version that is free plus shipping. And the mentality behind that, y'all, is that if somebody comes to your Shopify store and everything listed on your Shopify store is a free offer, it's going to look like a scam. Like immediately, they're going to think it's a scam. Who the hell has an e-commerce store where everything is free, right? So that's the fastest way to fail, leveraging the word free. What you do is, on the surface, you sell the product for a retail price, but the ads that you write, the ads that you're marketing with are actually promoting the free plus shipping offer. So somebody clicks on your ad and they see that this is a free offer. They just have to pay for shipping and handling. So we profit from that. And they say, you know, I'm gonna browse around the site. Let me see what other cat stuff they have. And then immediately they see that same product for 17 bucks. What this does is it immediately creates credibility and urgency and trust, because they're like, oh crap, I better take advantage of that free deal because the necklace is selling for $17. Now, that's how you use customer psychology and marketing psychology to increase conversion rates. And again, people will come in and they'll buy your product from your Shopify store at the retail price. I mean, if you look over here at one of these screenshots that I took of some of my sales, you can clearly see right here that people are coming in and they're buying the same dog collar that I run free plus shipping promotions with at retail prices of 20 bucks. So you get to have the best of both worlds. You get to create urgency, trustability, and this is really what fuels free plus shipping offers and makes them successful. But the next question is Adrian, how the heck do you know what products are successful? How do you know what products can actually, make money on a Shopify store right now that aren't like, beat up and old and outdated? Well, most people would come over here to AliExpress and they would type in something like a moon necklace. I was doing some research on those earlier. And by the way, you see where you can click ships from the United States, Turkey, China, whatever. But anyways, they'll see 14,000 different results of moon necklaces. Does everybody see that? So you're kind of like, oh crap, like what would be a good moon necklace that I would want to sell, or an astrology necklace, a Scorpio, Aries, Gemini? These are things that sell. So a lot of people get stuck right here. I actually created many years ago this X Factor software called my Sizzle Sniper. And what this essentially does is it allows me to come in and spy on live Facebook ads that are trending right now. It'll even show me old and more popular Facebook ads just for research purposes. So if I come over here in the Sizzle Sniper and I type in moon necklace, all right? So let's say that I go and I type in moon necklace, and then I come over here and I hit search. I can look at ads from this month, this week, whatever, ads that are free plus shipping ads versus other companies. And so when I hit search, it's gonna pull up Facebook's graph search. And really what this is designed to do is find us ads that are getting a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of shares, and help us identify products that are working right now. So we're able to go in and look at what's live right now, what's getting the most views, what's getting the most comments and likes and shares. And essentially this will help us identify hot products to sell in any niche. Or it may tell us that, hey, the product that we're researching sucks, and and nobody wants it. So the Sizzle Sniper for me has been a really valuable tool just in simply finding trends and finding products that actually work. So it has helped me identify so many successful products because it's specifically looking here for products that are just pay shipping, right? So all I do is, again, is I type in a niche, or I could literally just type in a product like necklace, and I could hit search. And when I hit search, it's going to pull up that graph It's gonna pull up things specific to what I'm looking for, and it's gonna show me if there's anything hot right now that's selling in that niche. And then once I identify what is selling in that niche, right? What I can do is come back over here, go to AliExpress Sniper, and I could type in moon necklace, search, and what this is going to do is it's going to find me the top vendors selling these types of products on AliExpress. We use an algorithm that reviews their shipping times, reviews their customer satisfaction rates, their years in business, and it'll suggest to us the top vendors. And so it takes a lot of the research out of it. And you'll see that some of these might come up with like a red thumbs down, which would indicate to us that we should not use that vendor. But fortunately, a lot of these vendors are passing the litmus test here. So if it were bad vendors though, it would tell us they're bad. And if we want to sell this necklace here that's had 29,000 orders in the last 30 days, right? 29,000 orders in the last 30 days. We can click on this. It takes us straight to the vendor. We can review the products. We can get these listed on our Shopify store, and we can pop them off. So the Sizzle Sniper, again, you cannot buy this software. It's not for sale. I only give it to my VIP members that are in my training. Just so y'all know, for those of you asking, how do I buy it? You can't buy this, okay? But how many of you in here would agree that this X Factor software does give me a competitive edge and an unfair advantage on anybody else doing it manually? Just type in Sizzle if you would agree with me in that. So see lots of people saying Sizzle in here. Okay, cool. It is pretty big for us. One of the other things that we do, y'all, is just showing y'all around, is we go in and we use print on demand vendors. And this is like the next piece of the puzzle. So like one of our favorite vendors is Pillow Profits. And Pillow Profits here will let us do print on demand. And we're able to sell boots, wall plates, all sorts of different amazing items that we can put custom artwork on. And I also teach my students how to get done for you artwork without a graphic designer by artists that will do work for you, and you can sell it on all of these different types of items by simply copying and pasting it on your store. So to give you just a really quick example of how that would look, let me just show you real fast. Let's just say that we wanted to sell these pillows, which, by the way, I'm about to show you a design that did over $9,000 in sales. So I've sold hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of pillows with this company. And so all I have to do if I want to sell designs is grab some images that I had an artist do for me, drag them over, and I want you to see something real quick. I just dragged an image over, and you'll see it loaded in here. And this is an L, all right? And this is why I love pillows, by the way. This is an O, and just so y'all can see for speed, this is a V. And this is a little trick that we use to get people to buy all 4 pillows. So check this out. So what we've done is we've created a pillow set that spells love in the archery niche. And so now we can go to Facebook and we can target archery precise keywords using our 4 phases of targeting, and we start selling high average order values of pillows. We never see them, we never touch them, we never ship them. We can price them at what we want to price them at, and we're selling pillows all of a sudden. Another vendor that we like to use is Shine On. And so Shine On is a really great vendor that we use. They're really awesome. And they let us customize jewelry and sell jewelry all print on demand. So for example, we can sell dog tags, bracelets that people can literally upload their own images on. They legitimately on your store can upload a photo, buy it, and this company will print the photo on the jewelry, engrave stuff on the jewelry, and send it to your customers for you. You never see it, you never touch it, you never ship it. Legitimately, all you have to do is come in here and say, okay, I want to start selling this necklace real quick. Let me find one. I want to start selling this necklace. Where is it at? I'll show you the one I always demo here. All right, so this necklace right here, I'm going to publish this. I'm going to call this Luke Test. All right, it has the description filled in for me. I pay, when a customer buys it, it's going to cost me 11 bucks out the door, but we're selling it for 39 to 49, no inventory, no risk whatsoever. And I'm just going to hit publish. It's going to publish this product on my Shopify store. And now I have a mass appeal piece of jewelry that I can start selling before Valentine's Day. I want y'all to think about that, because people on Valentine's Day come in and buy these necklaces and bracelets, and they upload their partner's picture on it. So this is live, it's ready to sell. So watch this real quick. So this is what it looks like. It's already published to my Shopify store. It's ready to go. Now let's just say that I want to put an image on here. So I'm going to come over here to my Instagram account. Let's find an image real fast. So let's just say that I want to do this picture of me and my dad here, okay? So all I would do is literally, this is when I took my dad to the UK. It was his first time to ever fly overseas. He passed away 3 years ago from cancer, but I was so happy to be able to take him overseas. It was really amazing. But I can grab this image, and now watch this. I come over here, and this is so cool. I hit upload a photo. Okay, so let me just grab this image that we just found. All right, so here are our images. We'll just grab this image of me and my dad. I'm gonna hit open, and it's gonna upload this on the necklace. See that? And now the customer can move it around, they can zoom in, they can zoom out, confirm design. Now what they're gonna do is they're gonna ask me if I wanna get the 18 karat gold one, which is an upsell. They'll also ask me if I want to engrave anything. So when I hit add to cart, they're gonna say, well, wait a second, for an extra 15 bucks, you can engrave something on the back. So this is upsells, right? So this app automates upsells. It automates the whole process for me. How many of you in here would agree that selling products like this using the appropriate methods and getting the right traffic could be huge for you? And this, again, is a supplier in the US, and they ship anywhere in the world. Just type in money signs if you think that this is a mass appeal product that right before Valentine's Day, which is coming up, could absolutely crush it for you. Of course, right? So again, these are the things that we teach. Obviously, you know, we've been doing this for a very long time, and we know what we're doing. Like this student right here, this is live in our Facebook group. Dean just passed $1 million in sales using the free plus shipping strategy. And you can just see right here that he started 2 years ago. He's done over $1 million in sales. This is $1 million in 1 calendar year, okay? And you can see he says, done with ESA and Adrian's training. Here's a screenshot of his sales report. He posted it right before the new year, which is awesome. You know, you've got a new student over here that just joined earlier this month, is already at $5,000 in sales for the month. So amazing, amazing, amazing to see students actually listening to what I teach and succeeding. Here's Mark Reed, just hit $10,000 in sales, so he's now part of our 10K club. Here's I already showed y'all this student. So we have students all the time posting about this stuff. So what I want to do is I want to show y'all an opportunity that I put together for you tonight, an opportunity that has allowed me the benefits of success, and so many of my other students the benefits of success. And then you can decide if it's something you want to do. And I've also put together an unheard of bonus I've never offered anywhere before that I think will really get you excited. So first things first is I have a 2021 brand new certified by Shopify. They actually just reviewed it. Literally, Shopify internal, their headquarters goes to my training to verify and certify it on launching your Shopify store the right way. So there's training on that. Then there's training on where we source products from for drop shipping. We give our students the Sizzle Sniper software, and we give you our top trending niches. Then there's the Facebook ads training. Many people, many of the biggest gurus that you've seen online have bought my course just to take the Facebook ads training, because we show you all of the things you need to do for a fan page, the exact copy to use, the exact targeting to use. Literally, we will show you on a low budget how to start small and scale fast with Facebook ads without breaking the bank. Then we go over my exact email template. So I give you copy and paste, literally, you clone my email marketing business into your own email account. You can clone it by clicking a link. And I give you my email templates that have done tens of thousands of sales for me. We talk about automating this because, let me be honest, like, you don't really want to run this business. How many of you in here would rather have a business generating passive income for you while you're out doing whatever the hell it is you want to do with your life than grinding at the desk all day running a successful business? Type in automation if you would rather automate. So once you get your business launched and successful, we teach you how to start automating it and outsourcing and building virtual assistant teams. So we really do, even to the tune of how to sell your business, we teach you how to do it. So here's everything that's inside my Ecom Success Academy: Shopify, product sourcing, Facebook ads, email marketing, our software, and it's all 2021 certified by Shopify. All right, so these are not old, outdated videos on Shopify. They're brand spanking new. I recorded them a week ago. I didn't want to re-record them, but you know, Shopify makes me keep everything up to date, to be honest and frank. So I'm going to give you my software for free, the Sizzle Sniper, which is simple but powerful. You're also going to get weekly no sales pitch group coaching with me every Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST. So you'll be able to continue your education without me selling you another course or software. I'm going to give you my Friends with Benefits link to one of my top vendors for print on demand. All right, so these are bonuses that you're going to get access to. And some additional bonuses that you're going to get access to are, this is literally just for Luke's students. We're going to give you a Jumpstart store build one-on-one with the coach. This is literally for 25 people max. After 25 people, my coaches can't handle anymore. So essentially what this is going to be is, when you join by going to that link, startesa.com/Luke, I'll tell you the price in a second. You will also get a bonus two coaching sessions live with one of our coaching team to jumpstart your store. You can use these 2 coaching sessions to ask questions or to start building your store. Now, to clarify, they're not going to go build this big elaborate store for you. What they're going to do is they're going to get you started with the foundation, right? The settings. They're going to get you started with the right apps and loading products onto your store. That way, when you get into the training, we force you to use it by giving you a coach for 2 sessions, right? That's going to make you get started. So this is a Jumpstart store build session with a live Shopify all-star from my personal team that will get on the phone with you and answer your questions and help you get started building your store. And so some of the things that you're going to take advantage of on those phone calls would be getting them to build your store with you, right? Not for you, but with you. And then getting them to help you choose products and niches, getting them to show you the top vendors that we recommend, and then obviously getting them to show you more about traffic and setting up building your email list. Some of the other bonuses are going to be my top 10 trending products of all time. So you're going to get access to the case studies of products that I literally have sold tens of thousands of units of and still sell to this day, to the tune of 253,000 sales. They're evergreen mass appeal products, so you don't have to worry about competition. Also, you're going to get access to my print on demand accelerator, where I show you how I find artists to give me artwork completely free that sells like straight fire, and put it on products like leggings and t-shirts and stuff like that. And as you can see, I've done millions of dollars in sales with this art licensing blueprint, where I get an artist to give me a picture of a dog or whatever it may be, and I copy and paste it on these products and Pillow Profits and other vendors, and I'm able to sell those. So these are all some big bonuses that you're going to get. Additionally, you're going to get access to my funnel maps. So another Luke only bonus where I map out different funnels for you. So it's a blueprint, it's a treasure map, and you literally can follow these step by step by step. And these particular funnels right here will show you exactly how to launch your business. So there's a lot of stuff included here. It's startesa.com/Luke. The price point of this is $2,495. It's a one-time payment. There's no upsells. Now with the coaching sessions, those are usually over $3,000. The coaching sessions alone are. I'm throwing in 2 coaching sessions to get you started for the new year. And the link is startesa.com/Luke. And I just want to show y'all real quick inside the members area as well, because the members area is really sick. It's an amazing members area for ESA. So you'll log in here. This is our members area. You'll click on modules, and you'll have all the training that you need for 2021 to do Shopify. So we go over branding, we go over drop shipping, products, everything. So I could come over here and say, let's look at our, let's go to Shopify setup here. And if you have questions about specific settings in your store, promotion types, you click on Shopify setup, and boom, we show you exactly how to set up your shipping and handling, which you'd be surprised. There's some tricks you can do with that to help you make more money. And these are all brand spanking new videos. Okay, so these are the new Shopify user interface. We've got sourcing products here. We've got Facebook ads. We've got email marketing and all of our templates. And then we've got all the bonus and new updates coming for 2021 that will be listed here. You get these completely free. You get lifetime access to this training among all of the other bonuses that we've created for you. So there's a lot of value in here.
Whenever you
and the last thing I'm going to say, Luke, because I know that you want to say something else, is if you are on the fence about taking training from me, remember you get the weekly Profit Power Hour trainings, this group coaching, continued coaching from me personally. I've been doing these webinars since 2016, so I do them every week. You can see them all here, and you're going to get access to this weekly webinar. And you can go back and watch all the trainings, get on our group coaching every week, where I legitimately share my screen. I spend an hour with my students every week just teaching you how to continue on your business. So you'll get access to that, and you'll also be able to come in and you can look at my Facebook fan page here. And if you were to just look at my Facebook fan page, you'll see hundreds, if not thousands of people recommending my training. There I am with the president. But up here at the top, you'll see a post that says, do you recommend ESA? 988 people have commented under here talking about how they love ESA. Just last night, I did a live video after our training, and we had 237 comments on here of people talking about how valuable the training is that I give away for free every week for my students. So Luke, I don't know if you had other bonuses to add to this. I just wanted to get through everything really fast.
Yeah, for sure. And I really appreciate you smashing that out there right now. So I'm going to do something special here for those live on this webinar now. And I've never done this before. And I was just thinking about this then, especially with you guys turning up here today. And, you know, like I said at the start of the webinar, there's not as many people as usual on this webinar. So I thought to myself, what can I do for those that want to jump in on this right now? And basically, my plan for this year, I've got 3 products I'm releasing this year, and I'm really excited to share those with you, right? When it comes to my product launches, each product I have, there's a funnel with it. With Adrian, there's no funnels, and I love that as well. It's just here it is. This is everything. You get it for the one price here. Now, my products go up to around probably, if you bought the entire funnel with the white label option in any of my softwares, whether it's Inbox or Story Mate, Advert Suite, Profile Mate, they work out to be about $600 or $700. But what I'm going to do, I'm only going to do this for the first 10 people. I'm actually going to match the actual price of ESA here and give you a coupon of $2,500, and you can break it up however you want, and you can then use that for any of my softwares that I have previously, or any software that I'm releasing in the coming months. From we're releasing Advert Suite 2.0, we're releasing Talk Suite, which is a TikTok software, and I've got another one which is pretty cool as well. Now, you can use that on any of them. You can get the entire funnels of them, and it's essentially going to make this investment here basically null. It's not going to really cost you anything if you're planning on purchasing any of my softwares again in future. But again, this is only for 10 people. I'm not going to, I know Adrian here's offered his bonus for 25, but for this, I'm only offering it for 10. And that's one, just to say thank you for attending these live webinars. I might extend this over into the replays, because I know some people can't be here at all hours, but basically when the 10 slots are up, it's gone. So that is going to be one of the big bonuses for you here. Now, again, I could say I'm going to give you this product and this product and this product and this high ticket training that I've got, or whatever it might be. I've got my high ticket courses as well. So you can use this on anything you want now, or keep it for in future, but you have to go and get this here right now. And as Adrian was saying earlier, showing those testimonials, this is the product that gets my students results out of anything I've ever sold in the e-com space or shared with my audience. This is the one that gets actual results for the customers. You get, at the end of the day, there's so many softwares out there, but if you don't have the training, then it doesn't really matter how good a software is if you don't know how to implement it, right? And I love seeing my customers come back to me and say, look, Adrian's just absolutely helped me change my life. And it really wasn't as hard as what I thought it was. I was just doing so many different things, and I just couldn't find the proper strategy. And that's what Adrian teaches. And like he said, it's updated every year. You know, I often get this double mindset whenever I have Adrian on here, because I know my customers love him, and then when they pick up the product, they are then jumping on his webinar every single week, and they're jumping from mine onto his. But you know, at the same time, I couldn't be happier with my audience learning from someone like Adrian here. And again, he's the best in the business. And if you're going to learn from someone, you want to learn from the top of the top, and not just the top of ecom, but someone that can actually coach and teach. There's a big difference between someone that does well in online marketing and someone that does well, that can teach people how to actually do it themselves and actually be aware of the problems people may face, create solutions to overcome those problems, and make it a very automated, streamlined process. So again, $2,500 coupon, which you can break up, you can use it across the board from any previous products or anything going forward, only for the first 10 as well. So Adrian, I'll let you continue on here if you want to mention anything else about this.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, listen, you know, ESA has been the #1 e-commerce course since 2015. We update it every year. So you get unlimited updates, you get unlimited support through email with my right-hand man, Corey, not virtual assistants in a different country that don't do this, but like my actual team, you know. Those weekly trainings that I do are important, because once you get through the course, once you get through your bonus coaching sessions, if you're lucky enough to be one of the first people to grab that, you don't want to have to go buy another product, right? You don't have to go buy another course and all this stuff. So I kind of tell my students that when you invest with me, I invest in you by investing my time. And I do these no sales pitch live webinars, and then I give away money every week too. I've probably given away $50,000+ and I don't sell anything. So the reason I do these weekly group coaching webinars, and have been since 2015, I've never missed one, is because that's with the course and with that continued education, that's what gets students results. And that's why whenever you come on here and I share ESA with everyone and put together special bonuses, your students come back to you raving about the success rate, right? Can I guarantee anybody results? No, I don't know you and I don't know what you're going to do, right? I know what I'm capable of, and I know that if you show up, I will be there to always guide you and teach you and keep you on the cutting edge. The president of Shopify, Harley Finkelstein, actually said, I'm the guy that brought drop shipping to the forefront of Shopify originally in 2015. So I'm very, very integrated with Shopify. As a matter of fact, this is a video right here of Harley. He is doing a face-to-camera testimonial here, telling people that he's seen my course, he's seen students come through my course and seen students that I've trained and the success rates, and that they highly recommend it. You're just simply, you know, well, I mean, you're just not going to see that anywhere else. It's just, no, he's never done that for anybody. And it's because we have students that are getting, you know, massive results. And like, you got Brian here, 57K, you've got Gasper 37, Armin 33. These are all posted in our Facebook community that you get access to. So we have people that are excited about their first sale. We have people like Kathy Mack that have crossed over 7 figures. And these are people that never ever thought and dreamt that they would ever have a shot at success. They had no technical know-how. She was an ER nurse, and I took her from not knowing anything to being very successful consistently and predictably, not overnight, not here today, gone tomorrow. And there's really 2 ways that, you know, your students can go about this, Luke. They're on this webinar because they want to learn how to do what I do. I'm the best at what I do. Shopify has even endorsed me and essentially said that I've got one of the best courses in the world. And there's just 2 ways to go about it, man. I mean, you can go do it yourself and you can watch YouTube videos and try to figure out what's real, what's not real. And you can fail your way to success, and you could spend thousands of dollars. By the way, how many of you in here would agree that you'll probably spend thousands of dollars making mistakes starting any business, choosing the wrong product, setting up the wrong ads, not capturing your emails the way that you should be? How many of you would agree you would spend thousands of dollars? Jim says I already have. How many of you in here would agree that it would probably take you 6+ months plus thousands of dollars just to make those mistakes and incur those losses? Say me. I see Robert, Richard, Alez, Beverly, Jeff, Terry, Dennis. So here's the thing. I'm not a hypey like sales guy because I'm an e-commerce marketer. I do this. I make money with e-commerce, right? I've been doing it forever. But I have a course, and my course is freaking epic. I sell people through logic. And that is, if you're starting a business online and you want to do e-com, which is booming right now in 2021, it is literally the #1 thing that is popping right now because of the state of the world. You can go take 6 months and waste the second chance opportunity, the small window of time where e-commerce is popping because everybody's inside. You can waste it making mistakes, wasting thousands of dollars, and see if you can actually afford to fail your way to success. Or if you have the money and you want to do it, you can go to one of the links below. We have a payment plan. It's 3 payments of $997. You'll get all bonuses. Or get the instant discount, $2,500 at the startesa.com/Luke link. You can invest much less money right now, but bypass all the mistakes, fast forward through time. You can get coaching, you can get education, you can get access to a community where you're rubbing shoulders with my 7-figure students that are willing to help you with open arms in our private community. And you can actually do something with your time and your money and get something back for it, right? And the other way, you're going to lose the money. It's factual. You're going to lose thousands of dollars screwing up without a mentor in this specific field if you do e-commerce. So I'm like, why wouldn't you invest in a mentor and invest in a course and invest in someone that is endorsed directly by Shopify. So that's kind of like my mentality about this. The investment's small to start ads. It's $5 a day is where we start you. And then you kill it if it's a loser, and you scale it if it's a winner. Because you will spend more money to make more money. And the worst thing that can happen is you launch an ad and you lose like 15 bucks. But the best thing that can happen, right, is that it pops off and blows up and you become one of our next success stories, right? So you have to ask yourself, what happens if you don't do this? What is the opportunity cost of not just this, but any opportunity that you might be interested in and not investing in it? Because if nothing changes, then nothing changes. If you want to initiate change in 2021 and like build a business the right way, then you need to follow people like Luke, get on every webinar that they do, and literally apply the things that they teach you. You want to have success in e-commerce, then you need to invest in a mentor for e-commerce and follow every word religiously that mentor says, if they're a credible mentor. And that's how you make change. That's certainly how I make change. Somebody asked like about support. We have unlimited support. So like if you look here, this is actually our support box. I was pulling it up. So this is our support box here. And Corey Crambuel, he built my e-commerce business with me. He's answered 7,000 tickets since we started. My sister, and here I am, I answer tickets, and my wife answers tickets. So we actually do our own support, and there is no time limit on it. The Shopify plan is you get a free trial for 14 days. You're going to get those 2 one-on-one coaching sessions with a coach, and that will give you the ability to jumpstart the process. And then Shopify's lowest plan is $29 a month, and they will handle everything for you, automate everything, build your email list for you. It's a very good and wise investment. So just to point out, Luke is going to probably mail this webinar to people, and there's only 25 spots that I will be able to give the one-on-one coaching sessions to. And we've already filled up, it looks like 8 of those.
Nice. And one thing I wanted to say there as well, like just on the point you were saying before about you have two choices. You either do this or you don't. And I don't like ever getting over the top, like emotional in people's heads where I'll say to someone, but I think it's important to it sometimes as well. And this time of the year, the start of the year, when there's such opportunity, I think it's really good that people just pause and get real with themselves for a second. Think, how long have you been trying to do the online thing for? A lot of people are just going to be starting. A lot of people would have been trying for quite some time. But if you really think about you, and this will just be the majority, but not everyone here. What I've always found is the majority will go on webinars, they'll learn, they'll buy a $47 product here and a $97 product there and a $27 product there, and they're just buying this stuff and they're feeling good that they're doing it, but they're not really doing anything with it besides buying the next thing to get that dopamine rush to feel like they're on the right journey. You really need to think to yourself, is now the time that I want to make a proper income online and make that actual change, or do I just want to keep fluffing around for some more time ongoing from now, right? You need to think, is this the time that I want to make the change? And it's the best time if you're interested in e-commerce, if you're interested in being coached through the exact way to do it so you don't make the mistakes and you can take advantage of this massive opportunity in the world that we're in right now, then this is going to be for you if you can afford it. I can obviously understand some people can't afford it, which is totally fine. I can help you guys with some more ongoing training that I do every week with you guys. But if you want to do e-com, if you want to make bank, if you want to make this basically a zero risk thing, because I'm giving you a $2,500 coupon anyway, that is literally applicable for any of my past products or any in the future for the first 10 though. This is something you should be a part of. And when you have skin in the game, you'll actually do the work. You won't just be watching videos anymore. You'll be implementing the videos that you're watching. And this is why I feel I see my customers get the best results with ESA, because they've got that skin in the game and they have to do it, right? It kicks them, gives them that kick in the butt to actually implement, because people are scared at implementing, right? I find it crazy. People will buy $47 products left, right, and center all year long, but when it comes to putting $100 into a live Facebook ad, they go, no, I don't know enough. I need to buy another course. I need to buy something else, right? But putting that $100 into Facebook, that's the way you're going to actually make some profit, right? That's how you're going to make a proper business. Yes, you might lose money here and there, but that's the only way you're going to make it as well. So get positive, because this is a time in the world that we've never seen. There's more people online on their phones at home than ever before. So this is something that I really encourage you guys to be a part of. And we've made it a risk-free because of the coupon as well there that matches the value of the investment. So Adrian, sorry, I had to jump in and say that quickly.
No, that's totally fine. I think you covered all important things, and I'm pretty confident that just kind of looking at in the CRM here, we had Denny, David, Ron, Carrie, Joshua, Anthony, Shola. Let me see, you got to go to the next page. Mon, Alicia, Curtis. I want to congratulate y'all for taking action. And remember, there are only 25 spots left, 25 spots in total for the coaching. That is something that will most certainly not be available in the future. And I've never offered it on a webinar with a partner like Luke before. So I just want to, make that known that getting on the phone with somebody to help you get started, I believe is critical for a lot of people. And if you want to take advantage of this boom that's happening, you can see we're at a second ground floor with e-commerce and Shopify. I think that, and many others thinks that this is the best place to learn and get started. Shopify is breaking records, and it's just right now, like the best time to get started with something is in the beginning. And right now, I would say is the second best time to get started with e-commerce. It is like a new beginning. Look at the spike that's happening here for e-commerce sales. And it's because we are in this pocket of unfortunate opportunity with the state of the world, and people are buying more online, and they're buying at a very, very rapid rate. And this is why Shopify is crushing it and breaking records right now. And again, the credibility that I have in the course that I have, this is me all over Shopify's website, being an approved education partner and all that stuff. Like, I mean, I really do think that it takes the questioning of, is this the right mentor? Is this the right training? Out of the whole entire process, right? I mean, it's impossible to deny that we know what we're doing and that we've had an immense amount of success stories. But I will say this is for people that are serious. This is for people that really do want to create a real business, for people that are not satisfied with where they are in life and they're willing to go at it and work with us and get on our trainings and go through the course to get started. And people that feel like they need more one-on-one, hands-on style help, like this is who it's for. This is not going to be for people that lack time and effort. If you're completely broke and you have $0, then kind of hard to start a business with no money. And it's not for people that have a negative mindset that make up excuses. Look, you are where you are because of the decisions that you've made in your life. As a matter of fact, you are where you are most likely because of the decisions that you didn't make in your life, right? And the opportunities that you didn't take. And so we like to always present that to people and say, look, we want to help you make better decisions and we want to help you make progress. You just got to be willing to let us to help you. And at first start is getting in the course, taking advantage of these bonuses where we can give you some one-on-one coaching to jumpstart things. We can get you past all of these obstacles here that most people run into. You can mingle with our success students in our Facebook group. And, I can help you each and every week take advantage of, probably a once in our lifetime opportunity to get into something like e-commerce in this particular state. of the world. So I think that at this point, Luke, we've got, let me see here. It looks like, yeah, we've got about, I'm so terrible at math, about 9 or so one-on-one coaching slots left for that one-on-one coaching bonus. So I'm confident that'll be taken. I don't want to sit here and like pressure people. I'm actually taking that offer off the table completely, whether it gets filled up or not, very shortly. So we'll see. Like, I might do it later tonight. I'll email you and just see if I'm still going to let that be available like during the replay, if you send that out or not. And I think that what we should do now is just say anything that we need to say in closing. If you want to give away something or whatever, I think anybody that really wants to do this has probably already pulled the trigger.
Yeah, 100%. And like, and you know, this is what I love about Adrian, and he's very similar to me. We've always been able to bond like over this in terms of how we present offers and do things for our audience. Is that like, there's some people you go in a webinar and you'll just like, write me in the box if you've done this. You've gone in a webinar and the person just screams at you for hours about why you need to pick this up, and they don't stop. It just never ends. They're beating the dead horse until they've buried it in the ground, right? So that's not what we're here to do. We're here to show you, okay, this is what works. This is a really good opportunity. There's never been a better time in this space, and we're making it risk-free by giving you the same value of the investment in a coupon for my softwares in future, which I know a lot of you guys will buy, and they are traffic source software, so it'll help perfectly with this by helping you send traffic to your stores. Same as my past software, they're all traffic building tools. So that's that there. And look, if you can't get in the full pay, get into the split pay. The bonus will still apply there. What I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to send you guys in the chat box. Have a look in the chat box itself. I'm going to send you guys a coupon for just for the people that are live here still now. I'm going to send you guys a coupon that you can use. I'll make it. Let's make it 75%, shall I? I'll make it 75% for any front-end product, so just the front-end product of my softwares. Actually, let's make it, I'll make it 37 bucks for you guys. Actually, what I'll do is I'll make this 37 bucks, and you can use it to any product, any upsell of anything that I have. Coupon for any of music. So I'm putting this in the chat box because, again, this is only for people that have attended live. So if you're watching this on the replay, unfortunately, you don't get this, but it gives you an incentive to be on these webinars because we do cool things like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys, actually, I'll do this at the very, very end, where I'm going to give you guys another little bonus for those people that have attended live here today. But Adrian, if there's anything you want to say continuing on, I'll let you jump in on that there. But again, this is the deal to get. This is the time to get it. There's never been a better year to pick something like this up. And it's a time, whether you pick this up or not, what I want you to do is start implementing, not just absorbing. Don't learn and do nothing. Learn and implement. And believe in yourself. We believe in you. We're here to help you. Adrian's even offering phone calls with you guys to help you guys set things up with him and his team, right? So that's the only way you're ever going to get a change. That's the only way you'll ever get success, is if you do and don't just take in, right? So Adrian, I'll pass it off to you.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, look, honestly, like, I don't want people to buy this and invest in this if they're not going to do it, because that looks bad on my track record. The reason I'm sponsored and endorsed by Shopify is because of my success stories, not because of my personal success. So I guess the more people that join and don't do, like, that reflects badly on me. And I'm at a point in my life financially where, like, I don't want 10 people to join this, even though that would add up to a large amount of money. Like, it's not worth it to have those blemishes on my track record if they're going to join it and not do anything with it. And that is why, for your students, because I know that they are action takers and they get on and they learn from you weekly, I wanted to give away those coaching sessions, because I think that when you get on the phone with the actual live coach, it's so much more than just a course, right? Now you got a jumpstart action plan, and any questions or concerns you may have had you get those knocked out of the gate, because most people fail because they fail to get started. So that forces you to get started the right way. And then the last thing I'll say is, it is unlimited updates. I've updated this every year for now going on 6 years. So most people, what they would do is sell you ESA 1.0, the next year sell you 2.0, the next year sell you 3.0. You're always having to spend $2,000 to buy the newest, latest, greatest course. I don't do that. You get in at this price. It's the price that's always been. It's the price. I don't do like discounts where I discount my stuff because it's a holiday. It's always been this price, if not more. But when you invest in it, it's like every year you get new content. Every week you get coaching without having to buy another course. My students would have bought this 5 times over the last 5 years and spent over 10 grand, but at $2,495. And every year they get new videos, new updates. So understand that going into this.
Yeah, it's the same with me, honestly. Like, so with my softwares, I always grandfather people in. If there's a new edition, like with Instamate came out, we had over 10,000 buyers for that in launch week. And then about a year and a half later, I created the version 2. I could have just sold it again, and I know my audience would have bought, but it's not the point. If someone's going to invest in me and trust in me at the start, I'm going to look after them until the end, just like you do as well. And it's something. I think that also shows a bigger picture of the reason why we do this, why we help people, why we want to share this, and because it is great making money. It'd be lie if anyone said no, but we don't. There's that line where it's like, you know what? It'd be much more nicer for our customers if we can look after them for many years to come versus try to hit them up again because they've invested in us in the past. Why would I punish them in the future by making them pay again, right? So I really, really like that. And again, the links are down the bottom of the screen. Adrian, I want to say thank you so much, mate. If there's anything else, continue. Sorry, I just interrupted once again. Story of my life.
No, listen, I think that we've presented everybody with you've got amazing bonuses. Obviously, I've got an amazing program and amazing bonuses as well. I think it's pretty dang clear that e-commerce is an amazing opportunity for 2021, and it's easier to get started with Ecom than ever right now. And anyone that's watched this webinar should be fully educated. So if they haven't enrolled by now, it's either because they don't have the money or they're just not interested in e-commerce, at all. There would be no other reason not to get enrolled if you want to do Ecom. I will leave everybody with this because I like to leave everybody with gifts as well. So last week I told you I was going to tell you about a product that did 10K in sales for me. I bumped that up to a 500K product. So this is the type of stuff that I show my students that are on my webinars and in my programs. So this is a product that $90,000 over time was spent to earn $484,000. So, very, very profitable product. It's in the DJ niche. It's with pillows. This is the exact ad. This is the exact product. As you can see here, they took a turntable or DJ set and put it across 3 pillows, then targeted using our 4 phases of targeting on Facebook, people that are interested in DJing, and it just sold like crazy. So you'd think pillows would be more of a demographic for women. Generally women are the demographic that buy most of the pillows that we sell, but you can do cool things like this. And this brought in a very large male demographic, but then there's tons and tons and tons and tons of female DJs and women DJs as well. Like, Paris Hilton was a DJ. So not trying to say no gender bias here, just speaking in terms of straight data. We always look at how to find a product that maybe is only getting sales from one demographic and try to say, how can we get it to this whole other side, this other demographic to start buying so we can double up. This is one of those cases right here.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so that's it for me, man. I want to congratulate everybody that got in. I'm sorry I can't read all your names off, but I saw that Jeff Haynes just popped in. Congrats to you, Jeff. I'm going to turn my webcam off. The links are on the screen, and I will I'll let you close this bad boy down, Luke. Thanks to everybody for sticking around, and hope you learned a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, Adrian. I really appreciate you coming on here as always. And again, links are on the screen down the bottom there. Make sure to check it out. Look, I gave away that bonus just before, just to everyone here, if that's still on here right now. What I'm going to even do now, and this is the very, very end of today's webinar, I'm going to give you guys one more bonus because we don't have that many people on here anymore. So, but you know, I always appreciate those that stick from me from the very start to the very end of our webinar. So I'm going to send you a link in the chat box over here now. Here we go. And that's for one of my courses called Local Social Academy. It's one of my high ticket courses. And, you know, I just wanted to say thank you for you guys being on here today. I'm going to give you guys this for free. When you click on it, you'll see it sells for $697. I'm going to go ahead though and give you this coupon for it, which will bring it down to nothing, purely because I'm feeling good today, purely because there's a coupon, purely because you know, your support to me makes me feel good. And again, if it does, this doesn't show that I'm just trying to help you guys no matter what. I really don't know what does. So you supporting me, being here on these webinars, you get this massive, massive bonus. It's probably the biggest thing I've given away ever for free. And again, it's only for those live, unfortunately, right now. Look, I know some people are in different time zones. So what I'll probably do in future is do some webinars on different time zones as well, and I'll probably give it away, potentially give something like this away in future again. But right now, it's for those that are here today live. So make sure you attend the weekly webinars. It gives you a big incentive. I'm always giving away cash. I'm always giving away money. I just gave away that product $1,000 to 40 something people. Like if I sold that to these 40 people, that's 40 grand. Like the big bonus, and you know. Like, would I regret it? Probably not, because I just love helping you guys out. But I'll send you the links one more time for the ESA 2021 edition. Again, I'm not going to go ahead and beat a dead horse like a lot of people do, but I'll put that in there. Also, the coupon for any of my products as well is there as well. And again, the $2,500 bonus, right? The $2,500 bonus coupon for any product in the past, any products in future of mine. I am giving that to anyone that picks up ESA for the first 10. Look, I think we are at 9 now. And if people watch this on the replay, if you get this within the first 48 hours from watching, I'll ensure you get that actual coupon as well. If it's after, you might just need to reach out to me and ask, because again, it's a big coupon, and it's only for those that are really ready to take action. And again, it's really an incentive as well for you to take it, for you to take action and implement, because that's the goal for me, is to get you guys implementing, whether you pick this up or you can't today. I want you guys to implement. So again, next week we're having a week off of these VIP trainings. The following week we will be back at the start of February. And again, we'll go back into some pure value, nothing to sell training. But again, I hope you like this 3 series. Adrian coming on and doing these 3 webinars was huge. And I'm actually going to have a word to him later for those that couldn't pick this up today, what we can make in the future that might be able to help people that don't have the budget for this type of thing. Again, this is obviously the best and the best course in the world in the ecom space, but I'll have a word to him and see if we can make some cool stuff for people in more of a lower ticket space, and help them to get to a point where they can join ESA here. So in saying that, guys, you guys are saying the nicest things down in the actual yeah, you guys sent some really nice comments about those bonuses, so really like that there. The links are in the chat box. Oh yeah, so if you did pick up the ESA course, what I will do by Sunday, I will go ahead and get the list of everyone that picked it up, and I will send through the coupons directly there. I might need to make a bit of a Google document because again, I've never done something like that before. I've decided to do it live on today's webinar, so you might just need to reach out with the actual tools, softwares that you're after, and I can add you guys into them manually. Again, it's a massive, massive bonus. Someone said, I bought ESA last year, can I have a $25 to $100 coupon? Rich, and last year I gave away a bunch of other bonuses for that, so double dipping in the bonuses isn't there. Again, you could have waited to this year, but then you would have been a year behind in that space there as well. So having a look at a few other things here. No, we've got everything good. All right, guys, cool. All right, I'm going to finish this up here. I'll send the replay out. And again, I appreciate you all so much for today. It was so much fun. I literally, instead of giving it, I just gave away basically $40,000 in bonuses. Pretty crazy. So I'll finish that up there. Have a great one, guys, and I'll speak to you all in the coming weeks. I'll send the replay out in the next day or so. Oh, and I've got a really cool software that I'm creating for free for you all. So check your emails and just keep your eyes peeled in the emails in the coming weeks. And if you can all please, please, please do me a massive favor, go in and whitelist my email in whatever email provider you have. Google it, type in how to whitelist an email, star it, so make sure you get them. That'll do me a massive, massive favor. As the autoresponder I'm using now, it seems a lot of my emails are going to spam for people, so I need to check this out over the next couple of days. But please, please do me a favor and whitelist this. It really helps me get my message to you and to other people as well. So again, yeah. All right, guys, have a great day. I also got a nice comment on my Michael Jackson shirt from one of you guys on here. Love MJ. Great music. All right, guys, have a great week. Bye.